is the refusal to compromise. We had the opportunity when we said we were going to go into network marketing, that we knew we wanted to have some sort of meal replacement shake there. We already had a vanilla shake. It was just called meal replacement shake. We could repackage it, created a story around it, and it cost, I think, $29 or $39.95 for 30 servings. It's right in the sweet spot of what people can afford. We can tell a story about it, replace a meal, you'll lose weight, blah, blah, blah. And we were like, yeah, but that's, I looked at it personally, and I'm like, that's just not, I don't want to drink that shake to replace a meal. And, you know, I go up and down, maybe 5, 10 pounds, whatever, I sort of swing depending on my ability to pass a pizza place, which is a very bad discipline. So it was like, I want, you know, and the story is that, you know, I ate like a second grader. And I literally, you know, pizza, burgers, whatever, and I don't like vegetables, so there's got to be something. So we started looking at these green shots. Like if we create, I can just get one green shot a day, you know, 4 ounces, I'll chug it, and I'll be done. There's got to be a way to powder broccoli so that I can knock it back. And so that was the original goal. And then Darren and Isabel, they started to work on this, and they started to find a way to maybe make it taste a little better, and they looked at some exotic ingredients, adaptogens, and phytonutrients, and this stuff started to materialize. That was like, oh my God, this could really be like a breakthrough meal, like a thing that you drink that could truly enhance everything about your biology, because these adaptogens go in and they look around for what's wrong. Like this crazy, these adaptogens are plants that grow, or ingredients or elements that grow basically at altitude. So they have to survive in crazy conditions that swing degrees and climate and all this stuff in the middle of the day. So they're constantly adapting. And so those adaptogens happen to do that. Ashwagandha, camu camu, maca, these things go in and they actually somehow they help heal, not in an acute way, it's not like a drug, but they go in and they help the body heal itself, basically. So we started to experiment with these, and they came with the thing, and some of it kind of, it tasted better than this 4 ounces of green stuff that I was drinking, but it still didn't taste good. And we went farther and farther, and then we got to sort of a locked formula, and the numbers came back. It was like, this thing is going to cost $200 a month for people. I was like, what? I was like, yeah, it's going to be like, it's going to be around $7 a serving if we're going to run at the same margins that most network marketing companies run, so that there's a good financial opportunity. I was like, okay, well that really doesn't work. That's going to be a difficult sell for people. I was like, I would drink it, but I'm sort of in a different financial position, and we're trying to attract a lot of people who can't afford these kind of things. So pen to paper, kept working, kept looking for what's redundant in the formula, how can we source this from a different place, what sort of deals can we do direct with these farmers. Like these farmers, like people ask, hey, why isn't this thing stamped organic? Because the organic inspection process just doesn't exist in this little farm in Peru where they're all still picking up maca root by hand. That inspection process doesn't exist. They don't even know what pesticides are. They're just a bunch of people growing that go out and do the work. You know, I was driving through upstate New York yesterday, and people were, these guys had these, they were selling stuff by the side of the road, and it was like all these tchotchke little things. I was like, wow, man, we've really changed as a society. Like that's the job that you've got to have. Where I set up 4 card tables and I'm selling little toys by the side of this 8-lane highway. Do you want a toy? Would you like to have a toy? You know, and there's farmers in Peru growing this miracle root that comes up, maca, or ashwagandha out of India, which is Ayurvedic and balances the body. This amazing stuff. So we started to refine it, and then we did a test study, and we saw that it reduced cholesterol in people, and helped their weight loss, not just by the fact that they were working out at the same time, but actually helped their body metabolize fat faster and increase and support their metabolism so that it did it without extra exercise. Like all these great things happened, and we got it down to the point, we sacrificed our profit margin, and we got it to the point that we could sell it for now $30 American, I don't know what that is, $8,000. But here's the point. You guys have an opportunity here that is unbelievable. I drove to, I needed to get lunch and be really fast. I'd already had my Shakeology, and I went to the Subway, and the guy's like, I got a sandwich, a 6-inch flatbread thing. He put turkey on it, he put some spinach on it, he put some mayonnaise on it, and he put, what else did I have? I don't really like anything else. Yeah, I put something else, I forget, but maybe a tomato. I pulled that off and threw it away later. But he, you know, folded this thing over, and so how much was that? It was like, oh, I got a bag of baked chips, and that was $5.75 or something. And I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, if I put this chocolate shake that I actually dump an alkalinizer in it from the Ultimate Reset too, so I get extra green. So if I put that amazing shake, which I probably, because I put that in, it's probably like $5 a serving, versus this $5 sandwich, which one is going to help my body fuel itself, run itself, so that I think better, so that I have more energy, so I can run this company? This thing wins every day. It's the most incredible value that we can put out as a company. And you, every day, are going to face this resistance to, why would I spend that much for a bag of powder? It's not a bag of powder. It is an outrageously potent blend of superfood nutrition. And if you want to be successful in this business, not just by selling the most, but if you want to be successful in this business at truly enhancing and changing the health of the people that you meet, you got to get to know that shake, you got to drink that shake, and you got to believe in that shake, because it is outrageous how much time, energy, and care is put into maintaining and constantly improving that formula. What you represent there, the fitness is amazing. The portion control of 21-Day Fix is like a breakthrough. Yeah. But the fact that it's attached to this shake that makes consuming nutrition, and real nutrition, not just macros, protein, fats, carbs, but the fiber, the phytonutrients, the antioxidants, the stuff we don't get enough from. By representing that, you have the ability to completely transform the health of this country. And I mean it in a big way. The fact that there's only 14,000 coaches right now representing this shake, poised for our launch August 28th, is actually almost criminal. Like, what are we doing? There's a real problem here. I've got relatives in Montreal, in the Montreal area, and I hear, you know, the waiting, they need to get a procedure or a checkup, whatever, what they have to wait for to try to get into the doctor that they want is just outrageous. But the point is, and people, and there's a lot of fundraising up here, it's really great, let's stamp out cancer, let's fight this, and it shouldn't happen. Why don't people start stamping out cancer and disease now by drinking a shake or making the choices and the sacrifices to not consume the things that create cancer now? That's how we beat cancer. That's